What's good, everyone? Beastmaster here. I'm doing a response video for Don Chaos on Psychopathic videos. Funny as it is, the circumstances and chain of events that led to me becoming a juggalo all started with the Chicken Hunt and Slaughterhouse Mix video when it aired on MTV. Back in '95, my best friend was flipping channels and he caught that video like midway through, so he didn't know who ICP was. He took a wild stab at it, and just based on the look of Jay and Shaggy, big guy, skinny guy, long dreadlocks, heavy metal guitars, he thought it was Biohazard doing a rap rock thing with clown paint. But by the end of the video, and they show the little description in the bottom corner, that is how he discovered ICP. He went out and picked up the Chicken Hunt and Slaughterhouse Mix maxi single, and on that was bonus tracks like Fabulous and I Didn't Mean to Kill Him. That right there all led to him picking up the Joker's cards, and then a year later introducing me to the music, which snowballed into us going to our first clown show together, becoming full-fledged juggalos, and really falling in love with the lore and the mystery of the Dark Carnival. Not long after the Great Malenko dropped, ICP put out the Shockumentary VHS tape. I didn't catch this when it aired on MTV, but we picked it up in the stores, and it had a ton of videos on it. That's where I got to see what's on this puppy. Chicken Hunting, Halls of Illusions, How Many Times, Hocus Pocus. These are all incredible videos. These really did help put imagery to the music. Each one of those videos is fresh in its own way. Like, I don't even have to tell you. You already know. And if you don't know, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now, obviously they've updated this VHS tape to DVD. And the funny thing about this is that there's really no difference between the two, except for the fact that there's no mentioning of Island Records, any of the executive producers or anything on the DVD version. And also the VHS version with a free Joker's card inside. I actually have mine still. Now, this is the Joker's card that came with my copy of Shockumentary. That's pretty cool. I didn't collect them all. I just got one. It says, in an additional way for us to get paid, each video contains one of 4 Joker's cards. There is one for each of ICP's albums to date. Collect all 4 so we can get paid. Not too long ago in 2007, Psychopathic put out the videos collection, and just running through this, there are so many fucking awesome videos. My personal favorites from Twisted are We Don't Die, Story of Our Lives, Raw Deal, and I really did like the Ha 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 video. Buckets of Blood was ill too. Callie Green already mentioned that one. I love animations as well. I hope to see more animated videos. As for ICP, again, there are so many awesome videos from ICP. Tilt-A-Whirl, Halls of Illusions, How Many Times, Let's Go All the Way, Bowling Balls, the mini movie that came in 3D along with the Hell's Pit album. Fucking incredible. You really don't hear a lot of people talk about it, but I thought that the video they made for Violent JJ, I'm a Bad Bad Man, I thought that was fucking awesome. What a way to show your love and appreciation for your son, and just to let him take part in all the JCW wrestling events. What was it, the Bang Pow Boom tour? Or maybe it was the Happy Days tour. I can't remember. I feel like it's a treat for us to watch, and I'm sure that he's just happy as a pig in shit, having a video like that made for him, with his little mohawk. What can I say? It's that difficult to pick one favorite. I don't know if I have a favorite. Maybe it's How Many Times. The Bushwhackers, all the other wrestlers that showed up in that video. Me and Tommy got to meet the Bushwhackers back when I was like 16 or 15 years old, when WWF did small wrestling shows at Ipswich High School. So that was kind of like a, 6 degree of separation type deal, where we had our pictures taken with the Bushwhackers, and now the Bushwhackers are in a video with ICP, and we were like, wow. Another video you don't hear too much about, but I thought was really cool, was Violent J's solo track for Jealousy. The Tower. Fucking ill, man. As far as videos that never happened that I wish did, from the get-go, I wanted to see a Twisted video during the Most Tasteless era. I think my favorite song from that album, the original version of it, was
Yes, one of the all-time favorite.
Yeah, definitely wish there was a music video for that back in the day. You know, when they finally put out the We Don't Die video from Freak Show, you know, that first video from Twisted couldn't have come soon enough, you know. I remember back in the Wraith era, ICP, maybe it was through InsaneClownPosse.com, they did a poll where they, after Homies came out, they wanted to know which song we wanted to see them make a second video for. The choices were Crossing the Bridge, It Rains Diamonds, and We Belong. Now, personally, I think that It Rains Diamonds is my favorite track on that album, but I'm pretty sure back then I voted for We Belong. I thought that would make a really dope video. In my mind, I thought that whatever the hell they choose to do for a video for that song would really come across well and kind of be an anthem for us at the time. But they never even ended up doing it, so I kind of felt like I was left hanging there, anticipating a second video from the Wraith. You know, the Homies video was the shit, but that song definitely got a lot of hate versus other songs on that album that were a little bit more in sync from ICP's style moving back into their catalog. You know, when it's all said and done, we're talking about music videos. I cannot leave this out. I need to give a shout out to my homeboy Twiz. Rest in peace, brother. You know, this is one of the truest juggalos I've ever known. He passed away at the end of 2009. The last time me and my homies saw him alive was at the Bang Pow Boom tour. You know, and we were at the gathering. They filmed the video for Juggalo Island, and in the first few seconds of that video, they actually show a clip of Twiz and our other homies Wayne and Lariah walking down the grassy knoll, and there's just this like ominous glow or whatever. You know, Juggalo Island represents the gathering. That song, corny as anybody thinks it is a true representation of the feeling of love and family that people get when they go to the gathering. Talking about that clown love, that dark carnival feeling, that magic in the air, that camaraderie that juggalos feel with each other when they gather together. No matter how great it feels to be at an ICP show, the feeling is amplified that much more at the gathering. I'm going to end this video the same way I always do, paying tribute to my good friend Twiz, but I just want to show you guys and point out where he is in the Juggalo Island video.
That would be the shit. That's tripping, son. What if we had our own island, man?
That's Twiz in the red shirt in the back, with walking with the cane. It's one of those things where, you know, losing him was like losing real family. That guy was like a brother to me. We used to rap together, we performed together, we sat around and talked endlessly about the Dark Carnival, reminisced on coming up as a juggalo back in the late 90s. A lot of us who knew Twiz cannot listen to that song without thinking of him, and that's a good thing, because, you know, we keep him in our memories and our hearts always, you know. Alright, I'm Beastmaster, much love, until next time, peace!